Welcome back to another video. If you guys are new, hello, my name is Shali. So for today's video, we did bring another makeup look, which I'm super excited because we staying consistent with these makeup looks. Thank you for those that been showing hella love, because that's what's keeping me motivated to keep bringing you guys makeup looks. So I did get this inspo from this shirt right here, Anti-Social, and it's super pretty. I did get the vibe from this, so that's why we did ended up going with pink and blue and all of that. Of course, Shali cannot do a makeup look without glitter, so yeah, that's what happened. So if you guys are interested on today's video, make sure to keep on watching. So for our palette, we're going to be taking the Be Perfect palette, and we're going to be taking this shade right here called a Magenta. Taking my fluffy brush and I'm pressing this concealer in. This is an example of a creasy eye, guys. If you go in directly and apply your color is not going to look as smooth as you want it to look, because they're getting into the fine lines. So you want to make sure you are pressing your concealer in, so like that it can be very smooth once you apply your colors. Taking a fluffy brush, and right here I'm just making sure I'm pressing my color in and creating the shape I want, so like that we can blend the edges, of course. Taking our second shade called Lilac, and we're going to be applying this right on top of our magenta color. So for our third shade, we're going to be taking this black right here called the Black Beach, and we're going to be applying this right in this area here. I didn't want to go too intense with this color because I would have maybe started it with this shade, but because I wanted a little bit of darkness, I went in with this shade. And honestly, one of the eyes, as you guys can see, it looks a little patchy, which whatever. That's why I decided to cut the crease, so like that, you know, we just fixed the look up just a little bit. Taking my Garnier cleansing water, and we're going to be taking a flat brush and making sure it's damp, so like that we can start cutting our crease. Wiping any extra product away, now we're jumping into concealer, which is our Mimical collection in blank canvas, and we're gonna be, you know, creating this shape. Taking my 351 Icy Fantasy palette, and we're going to be taking this blue right here, and as you guys can see, I'm applying it in my inner corner and making my way into my cut crease. I'm focusing more on intensifying the inner corner of my eye and slowly tapping whatever extra product I have, not dragging it into my middle portion of the eye, just maintaining it in that area right there. Of course, what is Shali without glitter? Taking our NYX glitter, and I'm putting glitter here and there, and because I didn't really see a pop, I did add rhinestones, so that's what we're doing. Let's jump into our other eye, do the same step, okay? But of course, I did do like a line of glitter as well, so like that everything can look a little bit sharper. taking my CoverGirl liner, and I'm just going to be creating a thin line, so like that when I apply my lashes, everything is well merged together, you know. So I did attempt to do like a cat eye in the front of my eye, and guys, it didn't go as planned because I wanted to be extra, and instead it just came out coming out a mess. You can't really see too much in the camera, but you guys will see at the end of the video that it's not as clean as I wanted it to. But your girl needs a new CoverGirl liner because it's not as liquidy as I wanted to. Cleaning any extra product or any fallout, I am taking my e.l.f. wipies. I just love how affordable these are, and it's only like $3, guys. Jumping into face, taking our primer, which is the NYX Marshmallow Primer. So I had a little incident with my foundation. That's why I forgot to show you guys on camera. That foundation splattered all over me and in my shirt, and I was like, what the fuck? But I am diffusing everything with my Maybelline Foundation in shade 312. So of course, taking my Real Techniques brush, and I'm pressing this foundation into my face. I don't know if it's just me, but when I wash this brush, the application is not the same. Like, I'll use the brush when it's clean, and then I'll have to take a like beauty blender and just make sure everything is, you know, well blended. But once I use it the second time with product in, I know it's sad to say, but it just blends so much better. I don't know if it's just me, but yeah. So for my under eye, I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Cosmetics Hydrating Camo Concealer, and it gives it more like a satin finish. I just love this concealer so much. And of course, this is a dupe to the Shape Tape, but more affordable, of course. I just love to apply a very decent amount, creating like that second layer thickness, you know, consistency, because I love that full coverage underneath my eye. And of course, taking a brush and pressing this concealer in with light pressure, guys. I love to speak on the under eye and try to explain as much as I can, because I know I get asked about how I maintain my under eye so full coverage. So everything is applying a very decent amount of product and being very gentle with your under eye. Not just your under eye, but your entire face, because remember, we are applying product on top of product. Taking that LA CoverGirl concealer in shade Toast, and I'm just contouring all over. If you guys don't know where to contour, just follow the top of your ears, and that gives it, you know, that guide. But if not, just, you know, make that fish kissy face, and you're gonna contour wherever you think you're snatched. Okay. Right now, I did use a stiffling brush, but to just make sure everything is pressed in, I use my Real Techniques, and you know, just merging everything with my foundation. Of course, to set our under eye, I'm taking my Airspun powder. I'm out of frame, but usually I like to look upwards, so like that I make sure I'm setting correctly under my eyes so I can get into them fine lines, you know, so under there it can look hella smooth. Jumping into setting our entire face, we're taking the Superstay foundation powder and creating that second layer of coverage. Like I said before in my previous video, once this technique was added, or step was added to my routine, listen, flawless. Our Morphe contour palette, I'm taking these two shades right here and just warming up my face. As you guys see here, I'm making sure I'm intensifying this area right here, which is like where the hairline is at, and with no more product, slowly diffusing it out into my cheekbones, so like that it can give that shadow of that snatchness, you know, if that makes sense. This step right here is preference. All I'm doing here is just snatching my nose area and my cheekbones, you know. And as you guys see, I am pressing that powder in. I'm just making sure that I'm getting it into them fine lines, you know, just double checking. Yes, make sure you are setting that mouth area. We do tend to talk a lot, you know, and we do crease faster in this area here, so set correctly. Taking my Lorac blush in shade Aura, and we're gonna be applying our blush. I love to use this technique where I snatch everything, so like that it also gives me the guide to not apply my blush too low or lower than my contour, you know. I am still creating that illusion that I have snatched face, so you want to do everything above that line. Snatching my face a little bit more, you know, creating a little darkness to it. And to melt everything, we're going to be setting with our Morphe Mist Spray. And baby, let me tell you, Artist Couture Summer Haze highlighter, yes, I just love it. Love it. So for my waterline, I did go with concealer, and I used the blank canvas from the Mimicho collection. And guys, I don't really own eyeliners, and especially those colorful ones that is in style. I need to jump on it like ASAP, but I improvised. So I used the concealer, and then I just added eyeshadow, and yep, that's what it is. But this is what I was talking about earlier. I fucked up this area right here, and I'm just gonna leave it because honestly it is what it is. Yeah, I should already know, Trendsetter lip liner, and we're gonna be outlining our lips. Oops, my baby. But outlining our lips, and then we're gonna be taking our Beauty Creation lipstick and then top it off with some lip gloss, and we are slayed. Y'all, you know my husband want to be in one of my videos so bad. But anyways, I took a little bit of my Morphe spray and I added it to my sponge, and I melted my highlighter. But we are done, and let me tell you, I wanted to keep this step right here because your girl was struggling with her hair. I just looked like a little girl, and honestly I wasn't feeling the hairstyle. I don't know, but here's what it is. And the struggle, we got to do the whole full package when it comes to creating a look. And I ended up going with a high bun, and this is what it is. I hope you guys loved this look. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. I'm sorry for my previous video. The audio was off. I'm trying to slowly upgrade all my equipment. Remember, I do post on Thursdays at 8 o'clock. So make sure you keep up with me, and make sure you turn your post notification on so you get notified every time I upload a video. So I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.